Yo, what's poppin'? You done tap back in with the Gangsta's Kitchen in the Hood, where the food is vegan and you and I get tired of eating. I promise. I mean, hey, you cooking with the blood. What's poppin'? What's up, y'all? We back in the Gangsta Kitchen, and today I'm showing y'all how I made some vegan buttermilk biscuits. First, I got my spelt flour. We're going to dump this in a cup, right? Bada boom, bada bing, and then I'm going to shift it. I'm going to sift it, right? And I also got another cup of all-purpose flour, like a little 1-to-1 ratio. And the reason I'm sifting is because, I don't really want no clumps in my flour, you feel me? So I advise sifting that guy, you know what I'm saying? And next I'm adding some baking powder. I'm gonna add probably about a tablespoon and a half of baking powder. I got some pink Himalayan sea salt. Same with the baking powder. Probably about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, tablespoon and a half. You know what I'm saying? You'll know when it's gonna look right. Now right here, I'm shredding up some vegan butter. And it's really cold. This the Miyoko. Shout out to Miyoko's. This butter was frozen. The reason being is because we don't want the temperature of the flour. You know what I'm saying? We don't want it to be too warm or too hot. You know what I mean? So I froze it. And once you put the shredded butter in there, you want to fold the flour in there. You don't want to do too much with the flour. The reason being is because you don't want to beat it up too much. Now I got my buttermilk. I'm pouring only a cup of buttermilk. How do you make buttermilk? All you have to do is get some plant-based milk of your choice, and you put a little apple cider vinegar inside of it, probably about a tablespoon, about 2 tablespoons per cup of plant-based milk, and you want to let it sit. You know what I mean? And then it stir it around a little bit, and it's gonna turn into buttermilk. And instead of apple cider vinegar, you could also use lemon juice, right? So boom, this is what the the dough gonna look like. And next I'm gonna add my egg replacement. This is for grounded flax seeds with a little water. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy. As you can see, it got the same texture and the same consistency as eggs. Now I'm gonna just do a little bit now. Based off what recipe you're doing, don't expect it to be like a real egg replacement, like super, y'all know how eggs be, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to baking, you know what I mean? So it's just a healthier egg replacement, all right? So, boom. So now what I'm doing is I'm adding the dough. I done floured up my surface. I'm going to add the dough in there. You want to put a nice enough flour on your hands and on the surface, because you don't want nothing to stick to the surface and to your hands and to be all messy, and you know what I'm saying? So flour occasionally, not too much flour, though, because you know what I'm saying? You don't want to put the dough too much floury, doughy, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So boom. So now I got my mason jar cap, right? I don't have like a biscuit cutter or a dough cutter or nothing like that, so I'm using that. And I got my cast iron skillet. It's of course it's oiled down so it won't stick, nothing like that. And bada boom, bada bang, we got the biscuits. Now I do advise probably doing them a little smaller than what I did. You know what I'm saying? But hey, to each his own. So boom, this is what it looked like coming out the oven, 400 degrees, 20 minutes. I went brazy. And this is my chicken sandwich, man. You could check out my last video on how I made the chicken sandwich, the chicken. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. That's how I made my vegan buttermilk biscuits. Then I got the little sweet potato fries seasoning. Hey, look, yeah, I know I went brazy. You know what I'm saying? Look, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. Yeah, back in the Gangsta Kitchen, the Gangsta's Kitchen in the Hood. Now get out my kitchen.